Hey guys, it's Tim here, and today I'm here with the one and only Todd Gross, and I'm super excited to have him here because we're going to discuss how you can get early access to AI local experts. Now, this to me is a software unlike you've seen before. We're going to discuss what the product is all about, but let me quickly share my screen here. Look at this. This is me,
Wow.
one of these avatars here that you're seeing, and you can basically clone everyone as an avatar in a tool that you can easily sell to other businesses. Now, I'm not going to spoil everything. That's why I'm having Todd here. So, with Todd, thanks for being here, man.
You're welcome, Tim. And what a lot of folks don't realize are those are friends of ours and colleagues of ours, and we recognized every single one of them because it looked just like them in all different kinds of professions. And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this really, really cool product that will help folks sell to local businesses like never before.
Yeah, absolutely. It is awesome. It also triggered me when I saw this, when I saw my own picture in there. Even look better than I am right now.
I wouldn't say that. It looked better than me, but I wouldn't say it looked better than you.
But Todd, can you explain a little bit more? What is this product
Okay, so let's
all
just
about?
start out with the premise behind this product. It was sorely needed. So for a long time, there's been something out there that everyone's familiar with it. It's chatbots. When you go
Yeah,
to various different businesses and you want to learn more about it, or you want to ask questions about the product that they have, you see on the bottom right hand side this thing is what is this, and you click on it, and usually they try to get somebody in there live, which is pretty hard to do. Most businesses can't possibly get someone to man the chatbot live. So the next thing they do is they just try to put information into the chatbot so it could answer questions. But again, that's very laborious for them because they have to physically actually, put the information that they think somebody may ask about, and it doesn't even look or interact or sound, it doesn't there's no way to really interact with it in a friendly way. What if you can go to a business and get the actual business owner's picture, just one picture, all
yeah,
right? And then put that business owner in the role that his business provides. Let's say he's a chef, for instance. You could put him in a chef outfit. Let's say it's a physical therapist. You could put them in a physical therapist, like we had Neil
yeah.
Napier, a friend of ours, as a real muscle man, and put that in the lower right hand corner of the screen for people to interact with. What if you can do that? And then what if you could do even better? What if you can then have the software with AI now crawl their entire site for every single bit of information that you want? You have a choice of just the page, or you could crawl the entire website, and everything that's within that website that gives any information at all will be immediately at the
Mm,
fingertips of that AI agent, or as we call it, AI expert. And that's basically half the story, because now that you have that on your site, as us, we need to know how to find those businesses that need that.
mm,
So, what we also built into the software is the ability to go and find the businesses that need that service. Plus, you need a very easy way to change just a single picture into this AI expert, and
mm.
we have that built in too.
Yeah,
So, just as a summary, Tim, let me just review it. Number one, you find the business that needs it, because all most businesses have websites, but they don't have, of course, these AI experts or these chatbots. Right? They don't.
yeah.
Most don't have it, and they need it. That's number one. You find them. Then number two, you just take a single picture. It could be a picture of anybody. It could be a picture of yourself. It could be a picture of the business owner. It could be a picture of a famous person, if you have permission to
Mm,
use that. And then you turn that into the chatbot. And then number three, you then crawl the website itself for every single bit of information and add even more information manually if the business wants. And you take that, of course, and you make that in terms of the interactive info that they get from the actual experience of
mm.
the user. I mean, it's absolutely
Yeah.
phenomenal when you see it in
It's
action.
It's genius. I mean, I've looked into this software already. And the one thing that stands out to me is indeed the avatars that you can create with the software. I mean, there have been similar products before that show the avatars on the sales page, but people were having problems creating these avatars. But the cool thing about this software is you just take a picture, and this brings ideas immediately to my mind if I have to sell this, because you could basically search for any business inside of the software and then look up the business owner in their LinkedIn profile. If they have a LinkedIn profile, they show that inside of the software. You can take the picture and then you can create a clone of them, of a fitness or a bakery or whatever, a jewelry store, all those examples. And then you can create a chatbot of their website just up front and then send it to them and show it to them and say, hey, look, this is a chatbot. This is you representing your own business and answering the questions based with the information on their website, the self-learning chatbot. So yeah, to me that was pretty mind-blowing when I saw all the options on the inside, and especially to create these nice avatars.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, when products like this came out or attempted to come into this space that we are in, what they did is they said, well, now you can make a chatbot by going somewhere else, by going to Midjourney or someplace like
Yeah,
that, and
yeah.
you will be. But here, it's all built into the
Mm.
software, and it's immediate. I mean, it's the first thing when you sign in that you see. It's the first step is to actually create the
Yeah,
chatbot, is to create the
exactly.
person. That's the very first step, and it's easy. And then, of course, the other thing that you're told to do in many instances is get a piece of software that will find businesses that need this service. Well, that's also built in.
Mm,
That's what I think is so cool and so different about this is everything you need is already built in. And of course,
exactly.
businesses need this because they don't all have this on their sites and they see that their competitors do. I mean, think about plumbers, for instance. Plumbers don't have this on their websites, and you could have like all this information that's built from their website, all the pages that they have about plumbing. Plus, because we provide information in addition to the just their site, we
Mm.
also have information that
Experts. Yeah.
we have, yeah,
Mm.
expert information for each one of the professions. We have additional information so they could ask a plumbing question that's not even on the website
Yeah.
and they'll get an answer because we have the
They're
general questions built
pre-configured.
in. Yeah, pre-configured. Right.
Yeah. Very nice. How about showing everyone a demo of the software so
Okay, so
they can see it with their own
all right,
eyes?
Rohit put a demo together with me, and he, this is his baby in terms of he created this
Yeah.
software-wise. I mean, he's the one that did the programming. So I'm going to let him show it to you because he does just such an excellent quick run through of how easy this is to use. Here, take a look.
Welcome to AI Local Expert. AI Local Expert lets you create animated AI avatars as local business experts from a single photo. With AI Local Expert, you will get 30 plus ready-made niche experts, or you can train your custom ones using business website data. You can also find ideal client businesses worldwide with website URLs and contact information. You can also fully customize these AI experts as per the brand and embed them seamlessly on any website. So in this video, we are going to find a business and create a AI expert for them. And we are also going to create a AI avatar for that business. Using AI Local Expert is very easy. The first step is to create an AI avatar using a single photo. Let's see how that works. You can upload a single image of any person of whom you want to create a AI avatar. So I'm going to select the image of Todd. And in the prompt field, we can enter the kind of photo we need. But you don't need to enter the prompts manually. We have done for you prompts, and these prompts range from various local niches. So let me show you how that works. So here you can see these are ready-made prompts for you. So you can turn this Todd's image into all these experts. So for this video, we are going to select bakery expert. And we can also further edit this prompt if you want. Now in this case, we know that Todd wears glasses. So let's add wearing glasses into our prompt and let's click on generate avatar. And our avatar is ready. So let's see how it looks. And this is the avatar that it created. Now, once the avatar is created, you can also create more avatars for other clients or yourself in various local attires. And once you are done with this step, it's time to create our first chatbot. So let's head over to projects and let's click on create new chatbot. So this is the first step of creating the chatbot. Here we need to choose an expert for which we are creating this chatbot. So these experts are pre-trained with the knowledge of their specific industry. So restaurant expert knows more about restaurant business and anything related to food. So you can actually ask the restaurant expert about a specific recipe. We have all these experts that you can choose from. There's a plumbing expert, a dental expert, a spa expert, salon expert, gym expert, yoga expert, hardware store expert, and we have all these experts that you can choose from. So let's choose a bakery expert. So this expert will know common questions of bakery, such as how to make bread and so on. So let's choose bakery expert and go to the next step. You can also choose none if you don't want any expert and if you just want a standard AI expert. On this step, we have to choose an avatar for our AI expert. Now, we can upload an avatar. So if you have a photo that you want to convert into animation and use it in your AI expert, you can do that. But the avatar that we already created in our AI avatars creator tab are also shown here. So we can choose from those and they are optimized perfectly for the AI expert. So let's choose the torch image that we created and let's go to the next step. Now, this is where you can actually find a business or enter the website URL if you already know the website. So in this case, let's try to find a bakery for which we can create this AI expert. This business finder will let you find businesses with a keyword and location. So let's type bakery in New York. Let's search. Now these are all the businesses that AI local expert was able to find for us. Now you can see the reviews for these businesses, their address and also their website URL. So we can actually go to their website and see the website before we choose to create a chatbot for them. So this looks good. So let's go back and let's select this specific business. And now the website is already pre-filled for us. Here on this step, we can also include or exclude specific URLs if we want them or if we don't want them. Right now, I'm just going to keep it blank. And now let's just start grabbing the information from the website to create this AI expert. So our app was able to grab all these pages and you can review all the information that was collected from these pages from here. Once you are satisfied, or you can also include or exclude some URLs from here, and once you are satisfied, you can just go ahead and click on create chatbot to create your AI expert. Now this information is basically sent to OpenAI to create a AI model of this data that we trained it on. And now our chatbot is ready, and here you can start interacting with it if you want, or you can also start customizing it. So let me show you how all of this works. The first step is to add more information to your chatbot if it was not available on your website. So if there is any additional information that you want to add to your chatbot, you can do it from Train Custom Data tab. So let me show you how this works. So let's ask a question to a chatbot and see what it responds with. So I'm going to ask, how can I order custom cake from your bakery? And let's see what it responds with. So here the AI expert is asking us to visit the bakery in person to place the order for custom cake. So let's see how we can modify this response. So let's go to Train Custom Data, click on Add Data, and here we are going to enter the question and the answer. So the answer is you can order custom cake by sending your order details to our email, and let's click save, and let's refresh the page just to make sure that it's in there. And now let's ask that question one more time. And you can see now the response is modified, and now it's asking users to send an email for the custom cake order. So this is how you can add more information to your expert and make it really accurate. And the next tab we have is chat sessions. Now this is where you can see all the chat history of your visitors, and then you can monitor this to see what kind of responses your chatbot is giving to your visitors and train additional data depending on the answers. The next and very important feature that we have is offline messages. Now if there are any complex queries that user has which a AI expert is not able to handle, you can let visitors send an offline message. Let me show you how this works. In this chat box, you can see there is an offline message tab here. This is where user can enter their details and a message. Once they do that, you will be able to see the offline message in your offline messages tab here. So all the offline messages will be here with the email ID of the visitors, so you or your staff can follow up with them. Okay, so next step we have is customize. This is where you can customize the look and feel of your AI expert as per your or your client's website. Now here you can set the welcome message, which is shown here. So you can edit that message from here, and you can also add sample questions. So sample questions are nothing but a predefined questions that helps visitor get to what they need quickly. So let me show you how this works. Here in our chatbot, there is contact and book appointment. So if I click on it, it is going to pre-fill the question into the box so that visitor is ready to ask it. So you can add as many sample questions here. You can also change the appearance of your AI expert from here so that it suits your website or your client's website. You can also turn on and off offline messages from here. And you can also show read more links so that whenever a chatbot responds, it will also respond with a link where it got that information from. So this will be your website links so that your visitors can read more about that specific topic. You can also change the chatbot icon from here. Now you can either upload your own icon or you can choose from done for you icons that we have here. So you can choose from any of the icon, and then you can set the animation for the icon as well. You can even change the size of the icon to really customize it as per your requirements. Once you select a chatbot icon, it is going to update here, and you can also choose from various animations that we have here, which is going to make your icons pop a little and make them more interesting. You can also upload an image of your AI avatar and use that as your chatbot icon. Next, you can also select the avatar that is going to be inside your chatbot. So here on the right, you can see Todd. This is the avatar that we have selected right now, and this was the avatar that we created from our AI avatar creator. Now whenever you create new AI avatars, they will automatically show up here so that later on you can always change these avatars from this tab. You can also upload your own avatar image if you like, and once you have selected the avatar, you can then create an animation for your avatar. So let's see how that works. So I'm just going to turn it on, and it's now going to generate an animation for our avatar. Let's see how it looks. Alright, now you can see that our avatar is created, and now it's blinking and moving a bit so that this makes it more lively. Now once you're done with customizing your AI expert, you can now install it on your website. So you can copy and paste this embed code into any website and it should show up. Now I want to show you another exciting feature of AI Local Expert. So let's go back to dashboard, And here you can see the list of all the chatbots that we have created. Now we have found a business and we have created an AI expert for them. Now let's try and find their contact information so that we can contact them and pitch them this AI expert. So let's click on these three dots and let's click on show contact information. And this is where it's going to fetch all the contact information of this business and show it to us. So here you can see that we have their LinkedIn profile, we have the emails that they have, we have the phone number, the address, and everything you need to get your foot in the door so that you can start showcasing their experts to these businesses and close the deal. So that was a quick overview of how AI Local Expert works. Thank you for watching.
Oh wow, that looked awesome, didn't it? I mean, we didn't even discuss a little part at the end of the video where the actual, you have a chatbot in front of your website, but when you open the chatbot, there is that avatar that's actually animated. I mean, blinking the eyes.
Yeah, it blinks. So
Yeah.
we worked on that for a while because you don't want to make it overly animated. And on the other hand, like for instance, originally we had blinking and blinking and blinking, but it wasn't natural. Like I'm watching you right now and I'm seeing how often you're blinking.
Yeah.
And that's about the amount that we have the chatbot blinking, and it makes it a more personal experience.
Yeah, it looks really awesome. So yeah, we've all seen this software. I think it's a genius software. You know, it's not the only chatbot out there, but to me, I'm most impressed by this one that I've seen so far. So at the beginning of this video, I said, hey, we're going to discuss how you can get early access to AI Local Expert. That's what the product is named. How can they get early access stuff? Because we're inviting them.
We have a great package that we've put together that you could get access to at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time on Sunday. That is, I think, is that the 5th? That's the 5th.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
the 5th.
We follow up because that won't be great for everybody's time zone. So we follow up on Monday morning as well. That is the 6th, and it's at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we have both time periods where we're offering a very special price on this entire package that we put together. Now, the package does include not only unlimited, but it includes the ability to have your own site to sell your services, right, to these businesses. So when they come to look at what you've got offered, there's an actual site there. And, you know, we have the entire agency just built up. So you'll have an agency out of the box. It is really a business in a box that way because
Nice.
they really won't need anything else. I mean, if you think about it, right, in terms of what you have here, it's so valuable to so many businesses. You won't really need to sell extra
Yeah.
services to these
It will
businesses,
sell
whether
itself.
you have them or not. Now, you may have other services. You may be able to produce videos for them, or you may be able to produce SEO services for them, and that's great, but you don't necessarily need that. This is an agency in itself that you can, of course, sell to many different businesses, both online and offline. But I really like the idea of selling this to, you know, local businesses because it just is something that they really, really desperately need as this big hole, and they
don't have the time themselves to answer the questions, those local businesses.
Yeah. And it's just such a cool thing to see it look exactly like the original person that you put in too.
Yeah, it's really cool what you're seeing. So, Todd, this Sunday, what's the best reason to join? For me, it's always.
Well, first of all, you could win a free copy, so you don't want to miss that. But the second thing is because you've got a business in a box ready for you. This is your way, your shortcut, your backdoor into selling to local businesses. And if you already have an agency and you already sell stuff to local businesses, this is a no-brainer because this is just another one to add to your arsenal that they'll definitely want. So again, if you sell to other businesses, or even if you just want to sell something like this on Fiverr, then this is the place. This is the product for you. And we're really, really excited for you to come on in and see more of the examples during the webinar, because we're going to show some things that are going to blow your mind in terms of how it looks, because the look is the most important thing when you're trying to sell something to someone, right?
Exactly. And that's what
it's
we
all
haven't
in the,
seen.
it's all in the visual.
That's what we haven't seen on the demo video yet. But on the webinar, you're going to show live examples on on websites as well.
Yeah, and oh boy, does this look great.
Awesome. And one thing to mention, I think you already said that, but if you want to get the best available price, you need to be on the webinar, right? Because
because we're raising the price after the webinar. We did that last time we released the product, and it worked out really well because we have 2 webinars where we're going to be training folks on how to sell this to local businesses, and that's another reason to come to the webinar. But we have a special price during that webinar, and then it goes up after those webinars, and this goes to an actual so-called launch where we're actually releasing the product on Monday the 6th at 11 o'clock Eastern time. You could still get it then, but you won't be able to get the same price. So if you want the special pricing, you definitely want to head to one of the webinars. Yep.
Yes. All right. Well, Todd, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah. I think folks, all right, so this just came to my mind. I think folks should come to the webinar and they should come armed with a picture so that we could change them into one of these chatbots.
Oh, you want to do it live?
Yeah, I think that's what they should do.
And bring your own picture.
Yeah, bring your own picture. So it has to be very similar to what we're looking at Tim right now. It has to be basically head and shoulders, right, facing forward, that sort of thing. Yeah, that would be fun.
Cool, cool. All right, guys, the link is below, or probably you're on the page where you can sign up. You can be on the webinar, ask any questions you have. That's also one of the good things about the webinar. You can always ask your questions to get answers immediately. So make sure you sign up for the webinar on Sunday or the second webinar on Monday. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Todd, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
AI local expert, baby. I'm telling you, this is great stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Todd, and everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to sign up and see you there on Sunday or Monday.
Bye-bye,
Cheers, guys.
Tim.